even Moses missed out on what was supposed to be for him. Morning, people. How are you guys doing? Hopefully each and every one of you are doing well and you're still standing as Babylon is falling. I am still amazed by the journey that God has been leading me through in the Bible for the last couple of days. It started with Moses in Deuteronomy chapter 33 and 34. And the fact that Moses was so close to God that God even buried him himself. And yet still, because of one act of disobedience, Moses did not get to see the promised land. God showed him all of it and said, you're not going to be able to take the people in it after all the years of leading the people, because Moses did not obey God when God told him to speak to the rock, and he struck the rock using all methods to get new and to get the result in a new time. And then I was led to read Amos chapter 6 and 7. And in Amos, it talks about people getting comfortable, thinking that whatever they're getting comfortable in is of God, and it's not. And then in chapter 7, it talks about the plumb line and how God is measuring us by the things that we do, measuring us by what he tells us to do, our obedience to him. And then God led me to read Jeremiah chapter 20 verse 12. And in that verse, God said, I test the righteous and I examine their hearts and mind. And that's basically saying, it's not what you look like, it's not what you do, it's not your performance, it's not your act. What God is interested in is who you are at the very core of your being, which is in your heart and your mind. God is testing some of us to see who we truly serve. And that's why I was led to read in Matthew chapter 6, verse 24, where Jesus said, you cannot serve God and mammon at the same time, because you're going to either disobey one. Because some of the times God is going to tell us to do some things, and because we are worried about people's opinion, we are worried about what this one says, that one says, we do not do what God tells us to do. And then this morning I was led to read 1 John chapter 4 about trying the Spirit. Because not everybody that says Jesus Christ is Lord is of God. Not everybody who confess Jesus Christ is for Jesus Christ. You have to try the Spirit behind their words. You see, many people have missed their blessing because they sat in comfort, right? Being measured not by God, but by people. People has become their plumb line. And when you ask what a plumb line is a measuring tool, because I had to go look it up myself. A measuring tool that I think that plumbers use. It's like it goes back, but it doesn't break and it doesn't bend. It's a line to make sure it's straight. And I was like, wow. And then I'm coming back again to Jeremiah, when God said that he is examining our heart and our mind after testing us. So first God tests you, then he examines your heart and our mind to the testing and our reaction to the testing. Do we obey? Do we listen? Or we let people's opinion, as Jesus said in Matthew, become the measuring tool for what God told us to do? Because in this last days, when people talking about the last days, which is the reset days coming, You're gonna have to choose a side. You're gonna have to choose a side. And the thing is, a lot of people thinking about the appearance of holiness. When God is not looking at your outside, he's looking at your inside. And this is why so many people miss out on God's people, because God's people don't look like what they should look like in their eyes. And this is why many people forget that Jesus Christ came and was divinity, living in amongst humanity, but yet still they couldn't tell who he really is. Because sometimes God hides his vessels amongst the people until it's time for the revealing. So I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, based on what I've been reading, don't get comfortable in things and believe it's God. Because sometimes God is going to turn your life upside down in order to get your life in order, in order in his perfect will. I have lived it. When I tell you, and I know that God is talking to me directly, and I'm just sharing this with you. Sometimes God tells you to do something, but because you're listening to other people, you're looking at your life circumstances, and you're looking at how much problems this is going to be for others and your life and everything. But at the same time, it's God leading you into your blessing. It's God leading you into your purpose. But because of people being your measuring stick, you end up missing it. Because of all system like Moses, all instructions like Moses, you end up missing it. Anyway, y'all, just have a blessed day today. I tell you, God is good. God is good. And yeah, have a blessed one.